die every day. And now it's time for an audience participation game. It's brand spanking new, called Interpreter. And here's our expert, Shannon Reilly, to explain it.
Thank you. All right, this is a game called Interpreter. Only the second time we've played it here. And this is our contestants playing tonight are James Hilburn and Brendan Cody. And on that side will be Doug Maclean and Chuck Brinkley. Now what's going to happen here is we're going to make James and Chuck from foreign places, foreign lands, distant planets if you like, real or imaginary, countries, cities, anything you want. And they're going to be involved in some kind of dispute. But the problem is, James and Chuck speak no English whatsoever. Their interpreters, the ambassadors, will be Brendan, who will be interpreting everything James says or does for us, and Doug, who will be interpreting everything Chuck says or does for us. And you, our audience, get to ask some questions in this open forum debate, deciding what exactly is wrong with these two countries. Now, can we have countries, cities, famous planets, what?
Balthazar.
Balthazar.
Belton.
Zimbabwe. What? I'm sorry? Zimbabwe?
Atlantis.
Atlantis. I like that one. You want Atlantis?
Yeah.
All right, Atlantis for James and Brendan. And we need something for Chuck and Doug.
Toontown.
Toontown. You like Toontown? No. What else? Ancient Rome? No. Great place to visit. The Bronx. The Bronx? Anything at all. Real or we'd rather take ancient Rome than the Bronx. What?
France.
France.
Yeah. The Valley.
The Valley.
You're right.
The one where one tin soldier rode away. They're munchkins. You can hardly understand a word. You guys like Oz? Let's hear it. You are a meaning audience. What? Hank Kimball. Keeblerland. The Netherlands. Mayberry. The Suez Canal. Hell. Hell and Atlantis. All right? Okay. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Firing Line. I am your host, headed by four firing line. An informative show that brings together cities, countries, and states that are involved in some kind of dispute. Tonight we have none other than the good people of Atlantis, represented by the ambassador from Atlantis, James Bubble, who is here. Also, an ambassador from hell over here, Beelzebub, Prince of Darkness, the Dark One, who will also be here. Now, there is a slight dispute between Atlantis and hell. Apparently, when Atlantis sank the sea, it sank really close to hell. Hell has been appreciated too much and has been turning up the hot water, so to speak, for some time. This has led to quite a dispute between the two lands, and open warfare is almost imminent. Now, I will go to the audience where we can ask anyone, does anybody have any questions for the people of Atlantis or hell this evening? Anyone at all? Well, I guess I'll start off here. Since you guys are a little tired.
What's the boiled shrimp?
Atlantis, what should we do with that asshole? No. Atlantis, I have a question for you. Now, if you sank so close to hell, why in the first place didn't you just move to another location?
has no mobile homes.
Is there any questions from the audience for either the Adventures of Hell or Atlantis? Yes, sir.
This is for Hell. Obviously you've done what Atlantis expected you to do by turning up the water. Wouldn't it have been more creative to freeze over?
Hell, is it possible that you could have just froze the water to try and get rid of them, or is indeed heat all you can do? Sorry, it's a little fire to the side of your head there. And Mr. Ambassador, Beelzebub said?
Well, Mr. Beelzebub said, I hate to get this wrong because he always hits me when I get it wrong. He said that it is impossible to freeze the water because his summer home is in Miami. Is that right? And Motley Crue is your favorite group? Okay.
I see. Ooh, no, don't do that. You know, if we can play that backwards, I think maybe we can understand him a little bit better. Now, can I have another question here for either Atlantis or Hell? Yes, ma'am.
I don't understand why Hell minds Atlantis being so close in proximity.
Good point. It must get a little boring down in Hell with nothing there but TV evangelists. Now. Wouldn't it be beneficial to have such nice fishy neighbors? Mr. Ambassador?
Mr. Beelzebub said that our neighbors, the recently found Atlantans, have this habit where they eat a lot of greenery, and they have gas, and so therefore are very flatulent.
But wouldn't that rise to the top of the ocean? It does in the bathtub. I don't know how it works. Let me move that over to Atlantis. Atlantis, is it possible that you can try to hold in your farts? That's not offense. Oh man, it smells like brimstone over here. Mr. Ambassador.
The ambassador says he agrees it would be a nice thing. After all, it is better to burp and taste it than to fart and waste it.
The audience. Is there anyone in the audience with a question? Yes, sir.
This is for the ambassador from Hell. Has there been any fraternization or cohabitation between Atlantis and your minions?
Yeah. The Hell. Surely some of the fire maidens, perhaps, or perhaps any of the Atlantis maidens have come over. And isn't there any fraternization between the demons of Hell and those of the fishy residents, the sea monkeys of Atlantis?
Thank you. I'm trying to discover what it is that you want me to say. What is it? Party?
Do they party together?
Okay. Mr. Beelzebub said that it would be quite nice if they did fraternize, to put it politely, but unfortunately the water maidens are vaporized by the mere touch of Mr. Satan's fork.
I understand. I've used that line many times myself. And Landis, is it true that your maidens have been vaporized by Mr. Beelzebub's fork? Well, he's darn cute saying it. A response, please?
He is sorry, it is true. Our women much better like what they can do to them than what we can do to them.
Oh.
But we do keep them wet.
I bet that's a trick, 40 leagues below the sea level. Please have one final question for either the ambassadors of Hell or Atlantis. Anyone at all?
Atlantis, why don't you just put up a big fence?
Hey, Atlantis! Big friends? How about it?
We tried that, but we were catching too many dolphins.
And hell can be resolved peacefully without the expense of any more terrible lives. Yes, Mr. Ambassador.
Mr. Beelzebub just informed me when hell freezes over.
Thank you. Well, that's all for tonight on Firing Line. I'm Shannon. Good night. First half of the show, take 10 minutes, buy some popcorn, and come on back. Thank you.